10 tips for starting your own gym. Start small and build. So when me and my wife started our journey in 2021, where we decided to rent out a small space of 2,700 square feet, at the time, we didn't really have the economic support to really be doing this, but we had a dream and a vision within ourselves that made this all possible. We decided to start small because we had more control of the environment. We decided to start small because we didn't even understand what programming looked like, what we were going to do. At the time, we only had 1 or 2 teams, and we just didn't know what to do. The first time we had to put an operations plan together. This is the time we actually had to do things in order to keep business flowing in an environment and in the building. 3 years later, we're still thriving and still growing and still learning new concepts to get better. And we're developing ourselves and our program and the people within our program. So I felt like it's the best move because now I get to have my own space and I work every day, play basketball every day, living the dream. But not only that, the gym is affordable and it allows the kids that are in the community to come in more because I'm able to price training in a more affordable way. Be very selective about the people that you employ in your building. It is the most crucial part or component of this is having the help to manage teams, help to manage scheduling, help to manage maintenance. Having a team in place and a selective team, people that want to be there, that want to get better, that want to grow with, because ultimately the people that you put in the business are the people that are going to add value, that's going to ultimately help you grow to the next level. Make sure you have a good accountant or tax representative so that you don't get screwed at the end of the day. Ultimately, because our first year, we learned a lot. Make sure keeping all your expenses in the folder is very helpful, keeping them organized. So when the tax guy does that first year, you can get an understanding and a good base of good structure so that you can have good financial tracking within your business so that one day if you want a loan, you can actually get it, or you have proof, or you can show your work for the year. So having an accountant or a good tax person to organize your financials so that you can be successful is always a good idea. Having these people, when you're starting your business, you want to make sure you create the biggest buzz possible before your first day, before your first hoop session, before your first time on your floor. You should get the biggest buzz possible. You should tell as many people as possible so that when you get things in order, have the biggest turnout possible, because those first few months within your business are going to be crucial because it's new to you. You're going to be doing things that you haven't normally done. You're going to be adding things and taking away things that nobody ever knows existed or was a part of your business. Creating the biggest buzz possible so that your business could be successful within the first 2-3 months is crucial, because ultimately you've already signed the lease. Having a good POS system, point of sale system, allows us to payment processor, payroll, taxes, website, business loans, and revenue reports. Just know I don't take care of that. Being innovative with your decor. Right here we have a regular rack. We do have a trash can here, but we also use it for multi-purposes. And not only does it add to the aesthetic of the church vibe at GBOD, but it also allows us to have a wider base or a wider cone that we could use so that we could cross the fenders with the width that we need to cross them out over at. You know what I mean? Because we're treating this thing, we treating little small dogs. We trying to create dogs here, all right? You feel me? But we also want to be practical with our use. Things that have multi-purposes that can add to the value. Maybe you have an old backboard that you could use as a table. Just be innovative with the things that are in your possession. Before you start your business, you do all your research and you find the quote for the floors you need and the equipment that you need to be successful, the hoop. Before you do any of that, I suggest you go on some kind of importing, exporting platform, such as like Alibaba or stuff like that, to get the things that you need. If you need flooring, they have that. You need gear, they have that. Finding a platform and a business from overseas could cut your costs down initially by tens of thousands of dollars. Now, is the quality the same? But if you're trying to get things up and rolling and you need a certain look, I think that it will accomplish the look for the meantime. It's a band-aid over a bullet wound. Yes, you might need to get something else later, but right now you only got 10 cents or like a nickel to your name, so you really just gotta make do with what you do. I started with a floor and a hoop. God dang it, a floor and a hoop. I started. Using a commercial agent to have your best interest costs you $0, nothing. The commercial agent that you hire helps you negotiate the proper deal for your business. Also might be able to get you a few months for free. It also might be able to give you the initial time you need in order for your business to start thriving. And that costs $0 until they figure out and negotiate a contract that's in your best interest. That is probably one of the biggest tips that I have for you guys, all right? One of the biggest. Understanding the community that you're in and the location that you set allows you to move how you need to move as a business or business type. Everything is not going to be perfect. Much like basketball, you just have to get out there and try. Make adjustments on the fly. And that's my 10 tips.